Hi all. The next part we are going to the complex tissues. Complex means they are not made up of one type of tissues, they are made up of different types of tissues are there. So inside the complex tissues, the best example what we can study is xylem and phloem. This xylem and phloem they are known as the conductive tissues, that means or vascular bundles, because they have the capacity to take food water from one direction to another direction. One will carry the nutritions, that is the water and other thing, from down to up, bottom to top, and other one will run from from the top, that is from the leaf, through the other parts of the plant. And the structure that carries water from the ground, that is from the bottom to the top, we will call it as xylem. And the structure that carries prepared food material, that is from the leaf to the other parts of the plant, that particular structure is known as phloem. These structures are made up of complex tissues, that means they are not made up of one type of tissues what we have seen before in the permanent. So if you see this xylem is made up of three different types of tissues, and all these tissues together we will call it as xylem. And the word xylem means wood. And if you see here, this xylem, you can see the diagram also. The xylem is made up of three different types of tissues. One is known as tracheids, another one is known as vessels, another one is known as parenchyma, that is known as the xylem parenchyma. And when you see this tracheids, the word tracheids means something looks like trachea, which is present inside the respiratory system, that is known as the windpipe. They looks like that windpipe. That from there they have a similarity between the windpipe. That is why they have given this. And if you see these cells, they are very thick and they are dead in nature. That means they will never further divide, and they allows the water to move from one, that means to the bottom, to the upper part of the plant. And the xylem parenchyma, it is having cytoplasm and nucleus, and these xylem parenchyma will help for the storage of food. And in between xylem parenchyma and the vessel, we will be having xylem fibers. They are very fiber. Parenchyma, xylem sclerenchyma, we can call like that also. They are responsible for the protection. These are the main things. And if you see the phloem, this phloem is made up of four, that is sieve tube, companion cells, phloem fibers, and phloem parenchyma. Sieve means something which we are using to separate dirt from the sand in the construction site, that is known as sieve. And companion cells means the cells that is surrounded or near to the sieve tube, they are known as the companion cells. Then we will be having phloem fibers, and we have the phloem parenchyma. And if you see this sieve tubes, these sieve tubes are perforated. Perforated means they are having holes inside, had very minute holes, they are not very big. And I like then when we are comparing with the xylem, these xylem is having one peculiar function. Phloem is having one peculiar. Xylem can transport water and minerals in one direction only, that is bottom to the top. But phloem is not like that. Phloem is bidirectional, that is xylem is unidirectional and phloem is bidirectional. That means they can transport water and food material also, plus prepared food materials from the leaf to the other parts of the plant. And when we see this phloem, see this phloem, there is one more thing is very interesting, that is, in phloem, apart from phloem sclerenchyma, that is phloem fibers, all other are living. All other are living. Fibers are non-living and all others are living. Fibers are only for protection, and others are for the movement of water from one place, movement of water and prepared food materials from one place to another. So by this, there are some questions are given in your book. Name the types of simple tissues where the apical meristems are found, that means to the tip of the shoot and to the tip of the root both. Which tissues are made up of by the husk of the coconut, where you can see the fibers, it is known as sclerenchyma. What are the constituents of phloem? So these questions you can write in your book. And remember one thing, all the diagrams are important. All the diagrams are important. Please draw the diagram also. And I have attached notes. Inside the notes I have given what is the difference between xylem and phloem, what are the difference between simple permanent tissue and the complex permanent tissue. Both are given. Please go through that. If there is any doubt, please reply to me with or write under wherever I am posting this video. So it is a very small video, very easy to understand. Go through that and let me come and study it very properly, and read this area, this particular part tissue 2 to 3 times for your understanding. And the next class we will go to animal tissues, which is much little bit lengthier and important as compared to the plant. Thank you.